to go in, make my first section. So after I've got, there's my balance point. I know where the highest point is. I want to start from here, and I'm going to go right to the outside of this eye. I'm going to make my first triangle section. I'm going to go to the other side, also go to the outside corner of the eye. I'm going to make sure I'm even on both sides, and I just want to push that hair out of the way. So it is down on the front, and I want to make sure temple to temple, just above the temple, coming to the corner of the eye, that section. On top, I'm going to do the same in the back, but I'm going to go find out where that 3-inch line is. So I'm going to go down, not from the balance point to the top of the ear, but I'm going to go here to the 3-inch line, and I want to try and make 4 equal triangles all the way around the head. Not worried about so much the bottom, it's just the top. I'm going to go to this side. Again, there's my balance point. I'm going to find my 3-inch line. I'm going to go here. And then I want to go around and check, and I want to see how big are those triangles. So when I look here from this top piece, right at the highest point of the head, roughly at that horseshoe area, should be this wide. So when I'm using my finger as a guide, this wide, and it should be the same on the other side to distribute the hair evenly. Now I'm going to start on the top. I'm going to take a small triangle section with 1 diameter of the roller, and I'm going to use a half-size roller. And this exercise is to practice on volume, half off volume, and completely off volume roller. So we're going to comb this one and over direct it. So we want to go over direct it away from us. We're going to use our larger roller. We're going to use a half size in here because it's a small blocking, and we're going to wrap it down so it's on base. I'm going to turn and do the front now. So out of this triangle, that's what the top looks like. The triangle in the front, I'm going to wrap it towards me. Again, 1 diameter. So I'm looking at this much hair. I'm going to pick it up, and I want to comb it away from me. So I want to comb it away from me. Take that hair, wrap it, smooth it out, and roll it down right on base. If I had 2 other small rollers here with the same diameter, I could roll out, or I can do pin curls. So I'm going to take here to here, go straight across. I'm going to grab that triangle. I still want it to be on base volume, so I'm going to turn her sideways here so you can see, like this. We're going to take this hair, comb it nice and smooth. I'm going to pinch, bring it back, ribbon my ends, tuck it in, and take a clip to hold it in place. I'm going to do the same on the other side. So there's my on base pin curl there. I'm going to go to this side. I'm going to do the same thing. So again, right across, making another triangle, bringing this down. I'm going to comb this hair up, smooth it out. So get my base up first, pinch, pulling it over, ribboning my end so I make an on base pin curl, tuck it in, use the clip to secure it. So I have 4 on base half size blocking, out from the center, forward from the center, down to the side, all going around. Next one, we're going to do half off base. So here's your triangle parts. You've got a full-size roller, full-size roller, full-size roller going all the way around. We're going to go down a size in our roller. We're going up. Going to go up a size in our roller. We're going to pull this out. So straight out from here. Comb that hair smooth. So if I wanted it on base, I'd be lifting it up and over directing it. I want it half off base. I want to make sure my hair underneath is nice and smooth. I'm going to be taking my rollers, tucking that hair in, making sure it's wet. It's got some gel on it so it slicks to the roller. The ends are nice and smooth. If I need to, I'm going to take my tail comb and tuck it in, hold it so it's half off base. I'm going to clip that roller there. I'm going to go to the side. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to take 1 diameter blocking, push this hair down nice and smooth. I'm going to take this hair. It's important to have this nice and smooth because you're going to be placing the roller right on top of it. You're going to take your roller straight out from that parting. You're going to slick the ends and you're going to hold it in with a clip. Going to go do the other side. So again, from that triangle parting here, I'm going to take my 1 diameter going across, smooth that hair out. I want to comb this nice and smooth. Take my roller, slip that hair to the roller. 1 clip should hold it in place if I'm clipping to the scalp area. And then I'm going to go forward. So I'm going to take 1 straight across, still leaving enough to do a bang. And I want this one also to be half off base. So on base, pulling it back away from me. I'm going to do half off base. I'm going to pull it straight up from the part. Put the hair on. I make sure the ends are really nice and smooth onto that roller. I'm going to roll it down so it sits right on that part. Okay, I've got the half size, then I've got the full size. These are on base, these are half off. Now we're going to do completely off base. So I'm going to go in here. I want to not do another one right underneath. I'm going to go brick laid in between, and then I'm going to fill in whatever's left with pin curls. So I'm going to go in here. I'm going to take 1 diameter. I'm going to go from there to there, from the center of this roller to that roller, but it's too big. So I'm going to take a little bit off this side, a little bit off this side. So I know I'm in the center here. I want to smooth that hair underneath. I'm going to hold this not out from the part, but completely down, because I want it to really stretch and just blend into the hair. So I'm going to slick that down, and I want it to sit completely off base. I'm going to take the clip and hold it there. I'm going to work my way around to this side. Not going to worry about the center. I'm going to worry about right here. I want to go in between here and here. I'm going to measure a roller. So I'm going to go just turn it a little bit this way. Smooth that hair out. Again, I don't want to lift it up. I want to really drag it off base. Slick that hair down so it's nice and neat. Take my roller, slick that hair to the roller, making sure my ends are nice and smooth because it's going to have an impact on my comb out. How I place those ends and how I let them dry is going to affect my comb out. I'm going to go back to the center. If you had a half size roller, you could put it in here. But if you don't, oops, just adjust that one. If you don't, you want to go in here. You're going to make a pin curl to match these two. And again, we want it off base. So we're going to tuck it around in here, off base, like that, so that it matches those two rollers. Going to go to the side here. Again, I want to work at right in between here and here. So I'm going to go in between the front and the temple. So when I go here, front and the temple, I'm going to take this section here. I'm going to put my roller in. Slick that hair completely off base. 1 clip per roller. Going to go into here. I'm going to leave that hair down. This hair, if you have a smaller roller, a half size roller, the same diameter, you can do that. If not, you're going to just make a pin curl off base. So I'm going to clip that. Then I'm going to go take the leftover hair here that's in front of the ear, and we're going to make a little kiss curl. So we want to take this hair that is left over, bring it forward, down and slick it to the cheek. So you just want to kind of turn it in like that. This hair is going to go nice and smooth down in the back. And you're just going to get it to sit really nice so it dries nice and smooth. You're going to repeat, do the same on the other side. So again, you're going to go in. You're going to take your roller. Make sure it's coming completely off base. You want the bangs to stretch down. And then to make sure you don't get a split right in the very front, because this is off base, you want to go in and just take your comb right at the roots and kind of bring these together, or you've got a stand-up pin curl that's right in the center. So whatever works for you, but you want this completely off base. You're going to go on this side. We're going to do a pin curl. And or a roller, whatever you've got. I'm going to tuck this completely off base. I'm going to take what's in front of the ear forward, smooth it out. I really want it just to hug that cheek and come up. And then I want to slick the hair down at the nape. So I want this to dry nice and smooth so that my comb out. So the whole idea is to create volume, then moderate, and then really stretch it off base so it really stretches into the straight hair at the bottom and the sides.